Alrighty, everyone. How are we doing tonight on a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening? I hope that y'all having a wonderful day out there, getting started on the work week. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get things started over here. If you ever have problems with brigands, monsters, or the struggles of everyday life, I am the mercenary for the job. I am Zenny, mercenary VTuber for hire at your service. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoy today's stream. And today we continue our playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on the Phoenix Wright original trilogy sort of pack. But yeah, this is my very first time sort of going through this game, and last week we got started off on a good foot. It did ultimately sort of like have to start like pulling up like a guide as far as like certain stuff that I need to sort of like look over, but I think I got a pretty good foot into sort of like the pace of the game, and yeah, definitely had some interesting moments. Moments that I may or may not end up sort of like clipping. If I, although I should have clipped them already if I was going to, but life be what life be with a work schedule and just sort of like life schedule. But nevertheless, we were able to get through the entirety of the first case, and now we are in the progress of the second case. We already went through the first day of trial on that first case, but we were just finishing things up there. Hello, Anki, how you doing today? Glad to see you here, and thank you very much for the mark check-in. Thank you for the headpats. But actually, before we get started, I actually do have a shout out to take care of. Actually, from yesterday's raid of Melanie the Melon, Linda Pravden. Thank you very much for the follow. We are now up to 672 followers, another 28 followers away from our next follower goal of 700. We are getting closer. We're inching our way to that next follower goal, and the days grow closer when I finally have to confront this elephant in the room that is me not playing a Souls-like game yet. Uh, uh, but thankfully it will be sort of like a property that I actually do legitimately like, and who knows, maybe I could be able to share some experiences when we get through it with the Star Wars Jedi games. So looking forward to that. Doing all right this week. Nice. Huh. That is good to hear, Inky. That is good to hear. Glad that things are going well for you then. But yeah, otherwise, honestly, not really much to really talk about. Like, as far as like how work went for me today, like I had like a low or shit, not necessarily low count stop count, but it wasn't certainly heavy. But what was heavy was my packages, and that's mainly because quite a bit of business bulk stops today again, and not only with the deliveries, but also with a couple of my pickups as far as what businesses were sending back through us. So yeah, it was certainly a day. Thankfully I was able to get done probably around like an hour what I was sort of like averaging last week. So that's at least a good thing, although it probably is a little bit later than I probably would want to sort of like consistently be able to get done with work at, but that's more my personal preferences and not necessarily something that my employers would have to abide by. as uh, as they don't have to abide by anything. It's not them that really decides too much of anything. It's more of who actually orders stuff and has sent stuff sent through us. But that is neither here nor there. Plans change instead of having to babysit 3 days this week. Don't have to. Ooh, nice. That is. Ah. That's definitely a few less headaches to have to worry about. I'm not sure. I believe, if I remember, I guess if you have to sort of like babysit family, so it's maybe not necessarily headaches, but at the very least, uh, less. I'm not even sure how to explain it, so I'm not even gonna sort of go into that. However, sort of like you view it, that is the way that you view it. But nevertheless, we are here to do some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney tonight. As I said, we're going to be continuing on with the second case. So yeah, let's go ahead and get things started then. So, as I go ahead and get ready to set things up, if anyone else there in the chat would like to chime in with how they are doing today, I'd very much like to know. I want to know how my chat is doing. So feel free to speak up if you so wish. So yeah, let's go ahead, get things ready. So just give me one moment. I may have to double check something. Just a moment. Yeah, let me double check something. So I'll be right back. You're gonna see me sleep for a second. There we go. There we go. Had to double check the cables. Downstairs, we'll be getting the money would have gotten. Oh, that's. At the very least, you get paid for doing the thing, and it's unfortunate that you won't be getting paid for it this week. But at the very least, when you do take care and babysit the family there, at least you get paid for it. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. All right. Yep, we are continuing. And I do have my resources on the ready, so. All right, so day 2 investigation. All right. Yep, we will go ahead and load. All right. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center visitors room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. That, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? You laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Spiky head? Sometimes I like to sort of like spike my hair, but you don't really see my hair because it's underneath a bandana. Well, anyway, here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. He actually looks kind of sort of like out of it. Like he tries staring into the absolute abyss, and that abyss is staring back at him. Hmm. So, what does he wish to ask me then? How she absolutely flips on a dime. For starters, how did he get so totally whacked? God damn it. Alright, so. Wait. Okay, it is impossible. Okay. Okay, it is impossible to get information out of her, but at the very least, that's the man who stayed in your hotel room. Tell me about him. Where is he? No way, Jose. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Yeah, it is. It's tapping wires people's phones is a crime to make. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep. Possible, yeah. Hey, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom. Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Yep, pretty much. Oh, I guess we go ahead and not much that we can do here. So go ahead and move on. We're supposed to go to, according to a little resource here, supposed to go to the Grossberg law offices, even though, oh, the picture is gone. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yep. All right. So, yeah, where is the painting? I noticed a little photo here. What's this? Oh, photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. All right. All right. Yeah, take one foot. We're gonna take a look at Exhibit B first. Why would Grossberg have a picture of this man? Might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it later. The Exhibit B are written in pencil. Yep. Photo lies on the desk. No, we'll leave it alone. Okay, but we gotta look at the other picture. All right. All right, so solid mahogany desk, which has been polished with deep luster. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, that was the painting of. I believe it was the fisherman. Wasn't it? A very memorable painting, anyhow. Got a bunch of books. Mahogany bookshelves. Mahogany desk and mahogany shelves. Mahogany. Very fine material. Very expensive. Yeah, funny. They don't even look like they've ever been read. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. And mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. I can tell someone's here's got money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, so nothing else really to... Yep. Alright. Alright, so we're supposed to move on over to the hotel this time. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Well, quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, hey, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation was well as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. I don't think that's a good rep. I think that's actually a really bad rep. Having a criminal use your hotel to do crimes. Huh. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Oh, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Alright, so I guess we'll just talk to him. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not supposed, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Zakinator 22. But yeah, and I now have a little bit of scar. And gotta get the band-aid over it. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. We're now up to 673 followers. So how are you doing today, Zakinator? Glad to see you here. Alright. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression.
I beat this trial today and it was fun.
You beat this trial today and it was fun. Nice. This is actually my first time playing as well. I am playing with like a little bit of sort of like light references as far as on the side to be able to sort of like help me out, but I do want to eventually sort of like getting into sort of like the pace where I'm actually sort of like figuring things out for my own as well as we go along. But yeah, all right, glad to see that you're doing well today. Knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. And he and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. I won't spell it. No problem. I very much appreciate the no spoiling, but yeah. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bell. Yeah, run away from this guy. Run very far away from him. If you had a photo of that man, Sure, I could identify him. A photo. And could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. And yes, I obviously sort of like see sort of like the correlation as far as like this hotel, as well as the certain infamous political incident back in the I believe it was it had to have been like the 70s, but yeah, the Watergate incident with one Mr. Richard Nixon. But yeah. A subtitle: The Gatewater Hotel Murder sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. All right. All right, so now we've got the photograph here that we got from the law offices. So yeah, let's go ahead and present that. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and have him write it down. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write. Just hurry up and write it. You gave the bellboy a French. that could be, but maybe there'll be other opportunities for me to try my French, although that might get a certain member of my chat a little upset, as I will probably see the quote in about 3, 2, 1. Oh, he'll share the quote in just a moment. But yeah, we got the affidavit. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Yep, we got. Ooh. All right, so. Yep, that's pretty much all we need from him. So yeah, let's head back on over to the detention center. You again? I can't. You take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. You gave Miss May the Valley Girl. I could see sort of like the Valley Girl thing, but I don't want to stretch my vocal cords a little bit too much. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. But why do we never see Phoenix Wright with a shaven head then? If that's what hit, or is there actual sort of like artwork of Phoenix Wright with a shaved head? All right, we will present the photograph as well. Have a look at this. Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Haha, reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed at your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. My kid, hey, ever Miss May, she loses her. Do you have proof it was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. AO. And let's go ahead. Affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Alright. Alright, so we will... No, we're gonna push her. We're absolutely gonna push her. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. It is indeed an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's been great to feel alive. What are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, white. Red, white, blue. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Oh. Ayo? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May could have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. The bellboy's affidavit is discarded either way. Like either way, whether you like put her at ease or whether you press her, from what I'm sort of getting from my resources, the affidavit will get discarded either way. Ah, okay. But yeah, we'll go ahead and head on over to this Blue Corps. Ah, there's that picture. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquisitively asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Yet, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? I am Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official? No, it actually means Chief Executive Officer, but we'll go with your definition. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. AO, Phoenix? AO? Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, aren't you? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start talking with them. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Alright, so the night of the murder. On the night of the murder, you were in Miss May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to talk, if you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. This is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho, ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Alright. Alright, let's talk about the Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. And in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Even though, yeah, you got the blue polka dots on your red tie. You got the pearly white teeth, but pretty much everything else is either purple, pink, or sort of like hot pink, peach? Huh. Fantabullistic, is it not? Alright, let's talk about the painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Yeah, definitely, yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just look. That's our excuse for an eternity, grotty burger. What? He punched me. That's assault. Unprovoked assault. Okay, you're getting arrested right now. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what would you do, Charge me with assault? Yes. Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they do all my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossburgers, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright, so. Yep, guess there's nothing much else to do. So, we move back over to Grossberg Law's offices. There's Mr. Grossberg. Alright. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
It's a horsefish. Oh, no. What's wrong? You look so pensive. You're like an old...
Oh, sorry. It's Phoenix. I tend to not read who's actually reading lines. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days.
No, I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and talk with him as well. You came here to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just your sister, a poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Huh. Then that begs the question, why? Why did you refuse? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright?
God damn it.
No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Starting to have a feeling I know what it is. And now, here we go. Here's the big question. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? I'm with him, my boy.
You see, it's just... Okay, so yeah, the painting, yep. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weakness. I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
So, let's talk about that DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? I think I have a guess as far as to what, and we already heard about it before. In fact, we heard it from a different person. Pray tell our client.
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a quest from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium? There we go.
Her name was Misty Fay.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder on the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Alright. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
All right. All right, so we'll go. We could return the photo of Mr. White to him. But I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this for now. But apparently it's supposed to move on over to Blue Corp again. Oh, no, actually. Wait, no. Actually, I skipped ahead. I accidentally skipped ahead. We're going to the Fayette Company law offices. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright. Alright, so... all the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. In an alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Well... yeah, so A through I, that would definitely bring up information about... let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Damn it. Oh, the puns. A, B, Missy Faye. That's me and May's mother. Should I take a look? Well, let's go ahead and read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, me leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. Huh. Well. Let's take a look through J through S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much here. Maybe I'll just skim. Let's skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here is suicide. Ugh. He has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most. The writing on most of these is in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to. Yeah, because he has dealings with politicians and policemen and... yeah. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Politician suicide. The word white is written in pencil on the top. All right. Yep, let's check him. T through Z. T, U, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Ah, ayo. Okay, so. All right. Now we go ahead and move on over to Blue Corp.
Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I must have.
Sorry, but there's something I must have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. All right. We will go ahead and present this newspaper clipping. It's the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know that you did what you did to this politician. Yep, you black. Yep, we will say that you absolutely did blackmail him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. Am I right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong, I will be leaving you now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
What are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? Thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one more other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. Looks dazed and could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, liquidator, the killer man.
What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those.
Chief prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now.
Oh boy. So he's all of a sudden he's going to start framing us for this.
Didn't I tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept, they'll make even you look competent.
Oh, I'm already competent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
No, he didn't actually murder anyone.
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What? Yeah, you are speaking to someone who can clearly contradict your entire statement there, Mr. White, and
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Well, can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. The trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth is included. An attorney was assigned to me, but wow, he actually did arrest Phoenix, huh? I refused. I had an idea. Right? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? Okay, so Maya's off the hook right now, but Yep. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well. All right. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't matter which one we pick. But I kind of, apparently there is a really funny reaction to if you have her try to help me break out. Help me break out of here. Right. Okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? Yeah, tonight's our only chance. All right. Oh, I better get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive? And this officer is just gonna still sit there, pale-faced, not noticing anything. Wait, wait. Wait, what? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. If I was a real ride or die kind of gal. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trial. Oh. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. All right. To be continued. Heading on into day 3, the second day of trial. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Oh! Hello, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What does White have on the judge's... Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty, who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get to every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Well, he is a lawyer, so hey. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court Room Number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see.
Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge add? Yeah. What? Yeah, pretty much. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. All right. Can object to Edward calling new witness, but judge will take no heed. Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's not gonna really matter. Yeah, we'll let it go. Forget it. I smell a trap. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. Wish to know the title of my personage. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? Well, that would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Will I tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony.
I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? All right, here we go. Witness testimony.
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix. All right, here we go.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window, and I heard a bedlam coming from the outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. But then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. All right. Woo. All right, so in my personal opinion, pretty much all of this is objectifiable, but They're going to ask us to actually press the 8th one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and there we go. We will press him on this. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. I understand.
The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
All right. Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. All right, so he says ran left. All right. Okay, so we've got Miss May's testimony, because she actually said ran to the right and was caught and struck. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. And she also would have been running to where a lot of the broken stuff from the scuffle. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So did he witness the killing? So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
They're both right, but from different perspectives. It says it doesn't matter which one I pick, but both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? in the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right at the place where the killer would have been.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran to the door, if he was watching her from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, there's no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I would have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? It's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, bud. All right. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense.
Yes, we will be. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right. All right. And... okay, so we can do either 5, 6, or 7. We can actually sort of present the autopsy report. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will present the autopsy report. The one that got revised in the previous day. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were positively perfect?
I will refrain from using that phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one, White.
Mr. White,
Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. And the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And you hit her with a single blow. Thwap! Oh, he is falling apart. Thwap indeed.
very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. All right, we will press the very first statement.
Hold it!
You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. But that was already over at the left. Or I should say, the left from the window, I should say. Phoenix, isn't something strike you as odd? Yes, very odd. Yeah, it's odd. I'll press further. Mr. Wright. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. Witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. Light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Via run to the left. Okay. Okay, we're still in the cross-examination part. Okay. Ah, we got the glass shards that we have as...
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. You mean a problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What?
Why couldn't he?
You have proof?
Yes. Sure I do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel couldn't have possibly seen the stand before it fell over. Yep, we got the floor plans.
Take that!
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass-like stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Must have been in the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. And he is breaking.
Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, it's me.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh? That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? You wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the company law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. My God, it is Edgeworth. Well, time to get the axe. We're going to play hardball now.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Alright.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. Yeah, I feel faint as well. Ugh. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to normal voice for a bunch of these. So it's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the Fayette Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is correct. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Alrighty. Oh, wow. We're going to just... Wow, we're going to do a whole lot of pressing here. What they're telling us to do. First things first.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Alright, second.
Hold it!
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
It has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Wait. Did I miss one?
Hold it!
Okay, there we go.
Objection!
Identified fingerprints 7 days old were found in...
Hold it!
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? Light stand was made entirely of glass. Quite stylish, so made a lasting impression. It deserves attention, does it not?
Hold it!
Yeah, we're pressing this again, but
Objection!
yeah. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tis tis. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Alright, I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Oh. Phoenix, over here. Know that voice. Mia. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. Oh? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh? You're finally awake. Ayo? Hey, Phoenix. There's no way to greet. There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. AO? Oh, there we go. I figured that this was going to be the case. Maya. Yep. Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears there is enough of a shock to awaken Maya's... Oh! So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya. But also I'm Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. I understand that that was sort of the... I understand that was sort of the style of clothing that Mia was using. But why did they have to do this on Maya? Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But you don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. The fingerprints. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000 bucks. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his test? Yes, he said a week before he noticed it. There we go. The week... Said he saw the stand a week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. You just have to prove it. Right. There we go. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. All right. All right. And now we go ahead and present the receipt.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what it is written on the other side of that receipt?
Oh, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. And he is crumbling. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh, wow. The judge looks like he went through a Vietnam flashback. Huh.
Very well. That is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. God damn it, Edgeworth. No way he can worm his way out of this one. Wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defense in its claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I'd like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Other inquiry? It's gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. Guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Alright. Object. We're objecting to this. We're not going for another day. Mr. White's guilt is obvious, and there's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Mr. Edgeworth.
If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in actual evidence.
Objection denied.
What? Wait a second. No. No telling what happened in this. After Mia showed up, help me up. So, Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Oh? Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may.
Quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life's riding on this one. I have something that would like to read out loud to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop, desist, halt! Please stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
I see no reason to continue this trial.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. And thus, Edgeworth has his first loss tally.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 9 to 24, defendant lobby number 1. Oh, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. Won't forget it as long as I live. Eh? My time here's running out. Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. What? No, there's so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 p.m.? Oh, the office. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. All right. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Yeah? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Yeah. You should see your face. It's Maya. You talking about? It's me, Maya. No, Maya. Did I look like my sister? Look, you were her. I might be able to use that. Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. Me and Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? Okay, there we go. And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down a bit. You don't mind calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name, said. That's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means. We're partners. Alright. No, I think about it. It's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Ah. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do this. Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. It's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's wasted. Okay. Wait up. Alright. And there we go. And now we get into Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Interesting. All right, go ahead, save. Probably not going to be able to go too far. Congrats, you're out of stick. A stick? What kind of stick? All right, let's see what the setup is. You have disgraced me for the last time. Oh. Oh yeah, that. Okay. No, it'll be the last moon you'll ever see. Seems like a TV show. Chi in hell, evil. Warriors see gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. I do remember the fact that, yeah, Vera did make a forged lance in the Path of Radiance, so I'm guessing you had inspiration from that there, Galcian? All right, Wright and Company law offices. Rock! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, stop waving that broom around. Nick, I know you were here. Of course I'm here. Unless that's a real show you're watching. What? Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's the only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. At 17? See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. Really cool. And he's really popular. And they asked grade school because what they wanted to be. Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over, so I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company losses. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Yeah. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. What? Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he's actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Okay. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. Actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Oh. Yes, Wright and Company law office. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Alright. Alright. Alright, two. Whew. Let's see here. Alright, go on over to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Bill Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. He definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. It's getting off to a great start. I know you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? No. Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Wonder what they will think of the Steel Samurai now. Ugh. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. You were saying that he did it. Now you're saying that he didn't. Very fickle you are. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to him. All right, what happened? Maybe you could start tell him what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lighting in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it was a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Alright. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Hey, how can he say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this one time. Ugh. Let's see. Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Alright, and what is your alibi? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he's sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Now, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. I'll accept that bet. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna accept that bet. All right. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. Old bag, Ayo. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's great. I'm security. My job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. That hit me. That hit me, not the old bag. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens. Oh, wait, not sure why. Oh, Nick? I was about to say, huh. Say like her, please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey, that's when you be stuck to leaves today. Oh boy. Alright, we'll go ahead and talk to her. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, no. You were only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place really has gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago. Now that's the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing the villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I kind of disagree with that. Some people make a living off of playing villains. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? Not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. Wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little ladies watching would lose their lunch. Probably why he thought that Silver Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Uh-huh. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? If only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Oh, okay. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, heard they were paying him peanuts. Enough to make you cry. Any reason for your suspicion? Are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. If you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Alright. Something tells me that someone was dressed up as the Steel Samurai when they passed by. And about time heading home. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we were here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. I think she owns the place, obviously. Alright, well, back to the detention center. Hello, how's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Is that right, Nick? Alright, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Alright. We'll talk again, and Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. Says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mom's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate. Oh, that security lady? Terrible, she called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. So let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. You think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. There we go. Hope this will give me let past the security lady. Alright. Back to the studio. And present. And we had letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Think he would trust his fate to use such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, he may pass. Only left from here, toward the studio. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. Instructions? The good detective told me. Ah, the detective Gumshoe. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Oh. Not bad. 50 cents a piece, thank you. Time to go, Nick. 50 cents. All right. All right. Time to move to Studio 1. Wow, the decapitated statue there. Huh. Studio 1 entrance. Oh, there's Gumshoe. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? That confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth's all upset. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Staring gloomily out the window. So, Miles Edgeworth is emo. Or at least going through an emo phase. So... Hey. If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no. I'm sorry. I think his feelings are easily hurt. Poor Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. All right, pal. It is all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Fourth wall has been broken. I'd say he's a character, all right. All right. Guess we talk to Gumshoe? Yeah, might as well. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Maybe... Once again, both representing parties have to get all the details. No trial by ambush. What I got? An autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. There we go. Pierced to the chest by a spear. 2:30 p.m. Reason for arrest? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there at Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 approximately 1 p.m. And at that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. That's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. And let's talk to the security about her. Yeah.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
I showed her my badge. She gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. Yep, she is.
You gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What is that evidence? What kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the sea.
I figured as much. What's that?
See the camera up there by the gate now?
Gate. You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by them, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Yes, evidence. We're finished.
Honey, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? Sit down.
You look so happy when you say that. I'd like to ask you here's some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
That's all. Ah, so he said we can go anywhere. The security lady said that we weren't supposed to go to a certain place. Now, detective says that we can. All right. All right, so can examine some of this stuff. The studio mascot. Monkey of some type. A monkey has a nose like that. Actually, there's at least one type of monkey that I know of that at least has a nose similar to that, so, Yeah, it is. It's pretty strong yesterday. Head broke off. Look at. That should be a detail. Alright, well. Short rest. Good eye. Detective, aren't you on the Yes. Hey, this detective gets tired standing around too. Alright, the camera. Security camera, yep. Number plate on the camera, ST1307. Security camera ID number. Entrance to Theater 1. That's the studio where we found Jack Hammer's body. Okay. Nothing. Oh, there's the welcome sign. Tough times. They start letting people they aren't filming. Makes a bit of extra money. Okay. Alright, yeah, nothing else really to see here. Alright. Move back to the gate. Nick, look, that security lady is in the guard stuffing her face with donuts. Yes, all cops like their donuts. And they're soft. That she doesn't need teeth to chew on. Hey, you. Are you satisfied, Power? Is guilty yet? Life hard by giving that vote. Alright. We'll talk with old back here. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. Just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left, gate with the camera that took the photo. I try to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, here you pass by my station first. Now, proof from his programmer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? Only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. Not the one who did it. I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Ah, hey, Kiwi. How's it going? How you doing tonight? I'm glad to see you here. Sorry for not noticing the first couple of things, but and feel free to utilize whatever emojis that you like, as long as it's non-offensive and doesn't break any rules. So yeah, it's very cold here. All right. Alright, Mr. Hammer. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Yeah. He was great as the bearded samurai. Ooh, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? About the security camera. Just need the butterfly that's like, okay, no problem. Yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes picture 2. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Alright, so... go ahead and move... to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Look, there's Power's dressing room. No one here. This soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. All right. So we're going to examine the employee area here. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on the plates minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach for steaks. Just for steaks? You have a second stomach just for steaks? I am fearing for my life. Chat just got an incentive. What? It was only one T-bone steak there, not 5. Anyway. All right. Anything else to examine? Let's see. Cola candy. So normal. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Try this. Ladies first. Signed by the dressing room door. Will Powers need to be a star and have your own room like this. Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film industry? Oh, the door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. It might be something like a samurai spear. That's evidence. Yeah. All right. All right. Window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see. No clues here. Oh. Go ahead and slide. Ooh. So there's more stuff. Half-finished backdrop of the stage here. It's like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. Okay, a bike. One of those electric powered bikes. What's the point? People cycle to get exercise. And then metal grates on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you couldn't have to pay at the gate. If you want to leave it that way, be my guest. Hey, hey, I'm not a kid. All right, so we'll go ahead, move on over to the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least this was where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Alright, time to do more examining. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee key card. That must be Powers. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow? Oh, we got a key card. Car keyed. Anything else in there? Oh, that's right. I have cosmetics here. It's the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Hey, it's not. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. Oh. Always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I thought you were going to make yourself bald. There's some regular suits in with costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. Fun to wear one of the costumes. Say you're already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. I must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. Just had a burger. Yeah, I have a separate stomach for sweet. So that's 3 stomachs that you have. One for burgers, one for steaks, and one for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Anything else to notice? Nope. And nothing to slide to. All right. All right. Back to Studio One. Oh, wait. Outside Studio One. All right. Examine the door to Studio One. Entrance to the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I'm gonna check out what if this keycard we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It's open. All right, we're in. Way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. All right. Now we move to Studio One. There's the crime scene. October 16th, Studio One. What is it? I feel quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright. Time to examine a ladder. It's a step ladder, yeah. Okay. Camera must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Look at that. You don't touch that. Oh, sorry. My partner is kind of, No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, and etc. Our lawyer's representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? Oh, a sympathizer for Mr. Powers. He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. All right. All right, let's go ahead and talk to this girl. Apparently her name is Penny. Can you tell us anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was only assistant on staff that day. You see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employer. Something's kind of, in all honesty, something's not quite adding up. Because apparently the show is extremely popular with kids. So that means that there would be advertising money. There would be TV deals. And yet the studio is in rough shape. Even though this has been sort of like a TV show for now years. There would be merchandising. There would be... Huh. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay. At the very least, she can corroborate that Will Powers did go into his dressing room. Do you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? Kind. No, I'm not sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. I wish we're getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? I haven't found anything. WP was the only one who... to the studio. He has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Yeah, what about this photograph, though? Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. I don't know about that, but today, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Alright. You said you sent someone other than the regular film crew in that studio. Yes, I think doesn't cut it in what this testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? So she must have seen them. Alright. Alright, we could probably examine a few other things. Background. Neo Fujiyama. Wow, really? Yep, there's the outline. Director's chair. Wow. What's that? What's this? Reflecting light. Ah, yes. Alright, anything else to point out? There's a boom mic. Bunch of wires. You would think that the bag would probably hold some kind of evidence, but I guess not. Alright. We'll go ahead and move. Back to the gates. there. Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Alright. We'll talk to her about... What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Oh, Alright, you better tell me quick. You tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All the young hands are like... Yeah, she's gone completely. She's not even gonna dare. She left. Well, Nick, it's our chance to do what we can without her looking over our... Yep. And now, time to examine. The computer that runs the security cameras. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna try it. It was 307. ST1 307 was the security. There, enter. Hey, it printed out data from that day. Let's see what we got. As I figured as much. Huh? How's this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. There's something I noticed with that particular picture. I imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Oh, that's the only one in the computer. Someone deleted it. I noticed something with the with that image. Those pants seem like they are way too long for whoever's wearing that costume. Ah! Thank you very much for the follow there, Mr. VDA Phoenix Wright. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? That puts us up to 674 followers. Thank you very much. Ben, we had one follower from yesterday's raid, and now we got 2 new followers today. Hey. All right. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Remind me the G.I. Joe named okay, so I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I am, if you ever have problems with bringing in sponsors or the struggles of everyday life, I am the mercenary for the job. I am Zenny, mercenary VTuber for hire at your service. Although I will say I'm more inspired by sort of like fantasy mercenaries rather than more so realistic, sort of more modern mercenaries. Definitely much more of the olden fantasy type sort of scenario. But hey, versus not necessarily. Like, there are probably, like, mercenaries that do deal with assassinations, but the type of mercenary work that I do is more so sort of like villages asking for, like, helps against brigands, escort missions, protections, stuff like that. Sort of like odd jobs. But yeah. Even deliveries of certain stuff, so yeah. You could say a little bit like, yeah, Skyrim does fall into sort of like that type of sort of like fantasy. Although the actual more inspiration for the design actually more so comes from Fire Emblems. But yeah, brigands. I actually said not spriggans, brigands, as in bandits. But yeah, that'll be brigands with an BR, not a SPR. Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her dude, no, not really. Like, whatever, like villagers sort of like, pay for protection or whatever, different clients. So, like, pay, that's generally the majority of our payments. There are some, like, random loots that are not, like, necessarily tied to stuff. But there's stuff that, like, are stolen from villagers. We always generally give them back for. How did the YouTuber get so... Plenty of work and lifting. You gotta be powerful to swing this thing around. That's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy. Once again. No trial by ambush. Man, we're breaking all the court etiquette. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. No, I don't eat a lot of steak. What are you talking about, Anki? Look, they get my remember USB. I looked like it looks a giant axe. Yep. Yep. My axe. My great axe, to be specific. Push up. Yep. Yep. When you put it like that. Anyways. Yeah, I'd say that's an easy joke to make. Why do I have to be the villain? Max, it's just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it's really... No. No, I highly doubt it. Something tells me it actually wasn't her. What country? Yes, Japan. But yeah, yeah, let's go ahead and save progress. Thank you very much for the Merc check-in, Kiwi. All right. Let's go ahead. We are getting close to the end of today's stream, but we might as well at least see how far we can get into the first day of trial. So. Orders now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. We've defeated you before, Edgeworth. We've come back for more. Are you happy with the first loss that you've ever had in your prosecution record? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th. The defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like you to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. All right, Gumshoe, what do you got for us? Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there are only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? All right. Okay. No, we'll skip it. We got the details that we need. I think I can properly remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. Oh, medieval. Yep, the samurai spear has been added. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. How many mercs? Right now, I'm not gonna sort of like say specifically how many we have. We have a slightly small community, and there isn't like too much activity right now. But at the very least, we do have a good amount of people that still stay dedicated to watching the streams and supporting the channel how they can. And I do have events that I do every once in a while, which do call upon participation from members of the community, as well as possibly other people outside the community. So, will the witness declare her name? Oh, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. God damn it, Edgeworth. Oh, dearie, no need for me to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. God. Edgeworth, you are beautiful. Seems Edgeworth has trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just come. And she is off ranting and ranting and ranting.
Objection!
Objection! I object to the witnesses talking of this. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from babbling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. As we can get to the testimony. The witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. May begin your testimony. Oh, absolutely flat-faced her. She sure is one hell of an old bag. All right, witness testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m. Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading toward the studio. All right. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. All right. The one thing that's pretty plain and obvious to... And... All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and present the photo.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying that since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of the old Tokyo. This old bag is the Mr. Powers. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Did your mama teach you any sense, sonny? You can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. Having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you don't have proof that... You do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Oh, knows the old man. Of course I have proof. Even Edgeworth is... The prosecution would like to... The witness. Please make it known to all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I... Everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me This isn't any good as evidence, pal. Didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. All right, the man in the photo. Never say anything. Now, mind you, that morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? That's kind of conjecture right there. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. All right. Press the fourth statement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold it!
He broke a prop. Sure did. His old samurai spear. Samurai spear? A murder weapon. Lucky I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'll write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his legs. Okay, so... also press the second or third statement. Wait a second. Yeah. You said that you didn't arrive until 1. When...
Hold it!
Trip and fall. The power sprained his ankle. Helped make it better for him, of course. Helped make it better. Kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. What? That's what it means. If bread and French is pain, then I own the bakery. That's what it means. And hello, Fishy Draws. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. And know about Powers' ankle. May continue your testimony. Thank you very much for the follow as well. That should put us up to 675 followers. Thank you very much, man. We're getting a lot of followers today. All right, he broke one of the props. Okay, so... okay, so... oh, I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. for looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. Suppose that's right. Are you sure? It doesn't matter what, dude, but I will object to this. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The fence has a point. We also wonder if someone else not caught on the camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. You have to consider that possibility as well. And allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Okay, as soon as we finish this particular section, we will finish up for tonight. At 2:30. Yep. Studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Alright. So if no one else went to the studio, then would it be the steel samurai who did it? That's right, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright. Ah, yes. That's right, because... Okay, so... let's see. We will present the photo again. But there's a detail about it. It's photo number 2.
Objection!
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera outside the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. Here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know. Wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know what that means. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit on the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Or. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went into the studio that day. Yet there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data of the other photo? Only someone with access to security. The security yourself. Watch your mouth with me. The person I saw today was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Of course. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious of me, see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This old bag is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. Only just remembered it. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. All right. Okay, so... okay, so we're going to go ahead and save right here. Because I am a little bit past my normal stopping time, so... that will go ahead and do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Let me go ahead. But yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll have to continue on with the third case here next Monday. I'm looking forward to that. And with that, that will do it for tonight. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. I would like to thank all of our new followers from yesterday's raid. Linda Pravden, sorry. We also have VDA Phoenix Wright and Zakinator 22 and Fishy Draws. Thank you all very, very much for the follows. We're now up to 675 followers, another 25 followers away from our next follower goal of 700 followers, in which I will be doing my very first Souls-like game with the Star Wars Jedi games. Good street night. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment, Fishy Draws, and I hope that you continue to stop on by and enjoy the streams. And speaking of future streams, tomorrow we will be back here and we will be continuing with Octopath Traveler, and looking forward to this one as we'll be finishing up all of the chapter 4 stories, finishing things off with Ulbrich as we are partway through his chapter 4. And as soon as we get that finished up, we'll be getting into some side quests, we'll be getting into some side dungeons, getting all that stuff, getting all of the other travelers prepared for the final confrontation, the final boss, as it will. Looking forward to that. That will be at our normal stream time of 7 p.m. Central Time start time, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there for that. So, with all of that said and done, then let's see. I'll go ahead and post our raid message after every actually, one of the things I'm normally we normally sort of like raid out, but this particular year, one of my New Year's resolutions is to actually do a 1-for-1 stream to raid ratio, which I will raid off of every single stream. So if you guys would like to copy and utilize that raid message, feel free to add in whatever emotes you wish. I will go ahead. Let's see who is doing stuff tonight. Who is? Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and visit one of my good VTuber friends, Zajori, the wonderful vampire demon VTuber, doing some Yakuza 0 tonight. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her the raid tonight. Just give me a moment to go ahead and look her up and find her. Where are you, Sajori? Where are you? Alright. Wait a second. Let me double check something. Did she just finish up? Oh crud, she just raided out. Oh my goodness, she just finished up. Oh. Okay, so it won't be Zajori tonight. In that case, let's go a little adventurous. Let's go for one of the a decently big name within the VTuber industry. Someone actually doing a collab and some subatoning. Froggy Lock. Doing some Super Mario Party Jamboree apparently at some point. So I'm not sure if they're doing it right now. It looks like they're doing some art stuff, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and give Froggy Lock the raid tonight. Oh, unable to frog. Ah, crud. Wasn't open to raids. Crud. Man, I'm not having luck tonight as far as finding a person. Okay, we got, okay, now I see what we can do tonight. Now I can see. Since our first two options have gone by the wayside, there is actually a newer VTuber. I actually did mention this a little bit earlier about something that ended up happening towards the end of last week with the Mythos group. The male versions of the Mythos group were debuting on Saturday, but Twitch had a little issue with them, and there was a little bit of a suspension issue, but nevertheless they were able to get themselves back before their debut. And Artemis is doing some Hades tonight. We did actually stream some Hades not too long ago, so let's go ahead and give Artemis of the Mythos group the raid tonight. Alright, there we go. Come on, please be open for raid. There we go. So I do apologize for the delay in finding someone to stream. But if you guys would like to join us on this bounty mission and giving love and support to awesome streamers out there, I'd very much appreciate it if you can join us for that. So with all that said and done, hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care, and God bless to you all. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Time to send you out on your bounty mission. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.